Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, you gotta love it. Oh, you gotta love it. I heard it circulated. Let's get to the bottom of it. I told one to send me something and I got it covered. Somehow.
All right, we're back. We're back for episode number 2.
Like we never left.
Ooh. So, we're gonna do a whole NBA preview, the East and the West on one pod here. Make our predictions.
Kyle, this is huge, man. This is the
Opening night tonight.
It's opening
Two pods in one night, too.
2 pods in one. Oh, you gotta love it.
Yeah. So, let's start with the East.
Start with the East, man.
Let's go start with the
Sunrise
East.
in the East last time I checked.
We're gonna do each team. We'll do alphabetical order. We'll do East first, West for next, and then we'll do each team will do to preview them, and then we'll do their win total last year.
Preview,
over
talk
under.
Talk a little shit if we have to.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of teams I don't like.
A lot of teams we don't like.
Yeah.
There's a lot, Kyle.
Let's start with
We're mad.
the Atlanta Hawks.
Damn, starting off right. They suck.
They were 60-22 last year, and I'll take the under right now.
Of course. I would go under 50, but they had a nice little season last year.
They had a great season last year. This is Budenholzer's third year going into the season, I believe.
Should we do like song lyrics for each team that they make you think of?
We would have had more time to prepare for that, but
mine is blowing up. That's good, fantastic for the Hawks. That's from Gorgeous, I believe, Kanye on my Dark Twisted Fantasy. Atlanta's overrated, and they didn't play well against the Cavs. I know they were hurt.
They did get some pretty sweet jerseys in the offseason.
I do like them. That's the only cool thing they've done
Ever.
And they signed Thiago Splitter.
That was a good signing. They needed a defender.
Didn't
they lose somebody?
They paid Paul Millsap way too much.
Oh, of course. Let's see here. They got
Dennis Schroeder is going to fight with minutes with the other guy.
He needs to be a Sixer.
I would love Schroeder on the Sixers.
Hell yeah.
Schroeder. The German point guard. He's
Dennis Schroeder's good.
Him and Nick Stauskas would be really fun.
I don't like their bench. Who did they lose? They got T, Korver, Horford, Cephalosha, and Millsap as their starting 5.
Is Cephalosha still hurt by the NYPD?
I think he's fine. But then they got Splitter coming off the bench, Bazemore, and Schroeder. That's all they got, really?
Yeah, which is okay. It's good.
They
enough.
were deep.
They're a playoff team. Let's not.
Who'd they lose? They lost somebody.
They might be.
They lost the one.
DeMarre Carroll.
That's who they lost.
He's a solid player. We'll talk about where he went. We know where he went. He went up north.
Into the 6.
He went to the 6th side.
Yep.
Oh. I don't like Atlanta as much as they're going to underachieve compared to what they did last year. I like their coach still, Budenholzer. Respect to him. They might win 48, 49 games, which is good in the East. I don't see them making any noise, and I think they get upset in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, they've made 8 playoffs in a row, surprisingly.
That's a lot for them. Well,
guess what? They have nothing to show for it.
Yeah, Eastern Conference Finals.
Last year's the first time they actually went somewhere. They usually got knocked out in the first round.
They're going back to that.
That's right. So
get them out. Let's move on.
I don't like Atlanta much.
They're never
Boston
fun.
is another team I don't like.
Yeah, I'm more of a Boston guy than you are.
I like their coach.
Brad Stevens.
Love
what do you
Brad
think about
Stevens.
Brad? I mean,
he hasn't had anything to coach.
I bet. I think he's had. Evan Turner. You're hating on our ex boy Evan Burner with the pop boy.
Evan Turner. Is he still out? He is, isn't he?
He is.
Did they re-sign him?
I don't know I don't know what kind of contract he's on. He's on the
Celtics. They did go 20-10 after the All-Star break last year, so that was pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
They played Cleveland first round, which is tough.
They took them to 6, didn't they?
It took them to 4 sweep.
They got swept.
But their sweep was more impressive. Atlanta's sweep was not close. Well, I don't know. Sweeps are sweeps here, but Atlanta won the same amount of games versus Cleveland that Boston did. I think they're a really good team. They won 40 games last year.
I do remember Evan Turner driving to the lane during a really clutch play, and then LeBron just swatted it out of his. Just
an FOH.
Yeah, just get out of here, Evan Turner, you bum.
I don't think anyone likes him.
No,
but that makes me kind of like him.
So who are they starting? So they got Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, Tyler Zeller's supposed to be starting on this team this year.
Yeah, I don't know.
David Lee, Evan Turner.
Their 2 nice signings are David Lee and Amir Johnson.
I don't understand why Isaiah Thomas comes off the bench.
He might start this year.
You know, he's going to come off the bench again. Kelly Olynyk's going to come off the bench.
He's a rapid
Rip people's
scorer.
arms out of their sockets again.
Love it. He's a rapid scorer, that Isaiah. So maybe you have to kind of have him as the young Jamal Crawford, who ends up playing in the fourth quarter.
He does close the game for him, but it's just weird that he doesn't start.
Like the Boston Celtics to win well more than 40 games.
They won 40 last year?
They're going to win as much as Atlanta. They might be the 3-4 seed in the East. That's what I like.
So you've taken, what were they?
40 and 42. You have to say they're over.
I'm going to go over there.
They're better than under 500.
No, they're better. They're going to be
Brad
better.
Stevens is only getting better there.
I'll take Boston over.
Boston over. So we have an under with Atlanta, heavy, and I got an over with Boston, heavy.
Yeah.
Who's next?
The Brooklyn Nets.
Boo!
They're going to be terrible.
You know why I also don't like them? They have Thad Young.
I like that.
And we love Thad. He deserves much better than to play for Billy King.
I don't think Thad's ever going to play on a winner. He's just going to be always on a bad team. He got traded to Minnesota, and now he's on the Nets.
And his boy, Flip Saunders pass, R.I.P. Flip.
Oh, yeah.
That's
that happened like 2 days ago.
Yeah, man.
Let's see.
Brooklyn.
They traded. Somehow they uploaded Darren Williams' contract.
Darren Williams. They actually would.
They still have Joe Johnson, who's entering his he's 34 now. He averaged just 14.4 points last year. That's his lowest since he entered the league.
They still have Brook Lopez, right?
They do have Brook Lopez, but he'll get hurt at some point.
They got talent. They have talent a little bit. A little bit. Andre Bargnani they signed.
He's coming off the bench for them.
And Shane Larkin I kind of like.
I like Shane Larkin.
Wait a second. They might not be as bad as I thought.
Ronnie Hollis Jefferson wasn't a bad pick.
Yeah, we like him. I like the three names.
I like Jarrett Jack, but
not as a starter.
He's never played as full-time as a starter.
No.
I want to see what he can do.
Jack was really good off the bench in some playoff games, but that team, that was a Warriors team years ago. Before they met it was a Mark Jackson coach team.
But they're going to start Jarrett Jack, Bogdanovich, Brook Lopez, Joe Johnson, and Thad.
I think they're going to be worse than 38 and 44 this year, but not by that much. They're going to miss the playoffs. They usually make it. They're not going to sneak in. I think the East got a little better, and they're not going to sneak in.
Yeah, they snuck in at 38 and 44. I will take the under.
Under. I think they got 30.
They definitely did not get better in the offseason, no. So, yeah.
And for punishment's sake, you're losing more games this year.
That team, I don't understand that team.
Boring.
Yeah, I don't.
I thought Brooklyn was going to be cool.
We should go to a Brooklyn game this year, though.
Brooklyn thinks they're
I want to check that stadium out.
I do want to see Barclay.
Yeah.
Barclay.
The Hornets.
Shar City.
They got rid of Lance Stevenson left, which might have been good for them.
Very good for them.
They got Jeremy Lamb, Jeremy Lin. Spencer Hawes is there now. I forgot about that. Nicholas Batum's there, and Frank Kaminsky was their first-round pick.
I like their roster a little bit.
Yeah. Did MKG get hurt?
They might take that Brooklyn 8th spot.
MKG, he tore his right labrum. He's going to miss
but they got
6 months. He's out for the whole season pretty
much.
Nick
Batum.
Yeah.
Competitor. Nick Batum and Spencer Hawes are both coming from the West. And I know Spencer was in the East before with the Philadelphia. Shout out Spence.
And they still got Noah. Do they have Noah Vonleh?
Noah Vonleh.
They still
have they trade him to Portland, I think, for... That's how they got Batum. He was part of that.
Oh, yeah, trading Vonleh. Okay, I don't remember that.
That was a weird day.
It was early in the offseason.
It was early. I like them over that they were 33 and 49 last year. I like them as a playoff.
I like Kemba.
As a playoff team, yeah.
So their starting fives would be Kemba, Jeremy Lamb, Al Jefferson, Batum, and Cody Zeller would be starting for him, looks like. And
I think them and the Hawks... the more I look at these teams, I think the Hawks are going to drop a lot.
Yeah.
And Charlotte's in the Southeast Division with them. I like Charlotte to jump them.
Charlotte won 33 games last year.
Another caller.
Never fails for the phone to go off.
We got Charlotte Hornet calling.
33...
Hey, is it Kemba? Goodbye, Kemba.
We have 33 wins last year for the Hornets. I'll take the over for that.
Over.
Way over?
40 wins, 45, 44. No, 40...
I go
A
45.
few you like them.
Yeah, I liked them last year.
So they're something that's an interesting team. We're gonna circle them. They're gonna win. They're over. They're definitely better.
33 over, obviously,
Definitely
yeah.
better.
All right.
Keep
Let's
going.
keep on moving
Let's
on
try.
here. We
I
got
can't wait to get to a team we just ignore.
next team, the Bulls.
Uh,
I like the Bulls. You do not like the Bulls.
yeah, because I like exciting stuff.
So let's see. What did the Bulls do? They fired their coach in the offseason.
Dumb.
Who is their coach now?
Fred Hoiberg.
Okay.
He coached Iowa State, the Cyclones, a team that rarely gets out of the first round in the NCAA tournament.
They were good last year.
Good job.
D Rose got hurt already, but he'll be back. He'll miss like the first 2 weeks of the season.
How
looks
many
like.
times have we said it'll be Derrick Rose got hurt?
It was different. He got elbow in the face. You can't help that.
I think he was elbowed on purpose because no one likes this team. No one, not even this team likes this team. I hate this team.
Apparently, Joakim Noah's gonna come off the bench this year.
Good. Doesn't matter what they do. They're not good. I hate the Bulls.
Derrick Rose, well, he'll be starting once he comes back. Jimmy Butler, Noah, Powell, and Doug McDermott's supposed to start, apparently.
I saw Pau Gasol in person last year.
Mick Buckets is going to start this year?
Mick Suckets.
Yeah, he's not good.
Pau Gasol got blocked a lot by Nerlens Noel last year in Philly. I was there going nuts, yelling at all the Bulls fans there who didn't even know who Nikola Mirotic was. These Bulls fans that like Jordan and Derrick Rose. That's all they can name. And I hate this team. They went 50-32 last year. Well under. They missed the playoffs for me. Got them out.
All right, well,
I think a few spots.
they won 50 games. Ooh,
under.
that's tough. So I think they're going to be right around there again.
I think it's easy for me at least.
If you're going to go under, I'll go over.
There you go. Yeah,
I'll
no
go over.
disagreement
If you're,
here.
all right, I'll go over there.
I'm going well under.
All right, next team we have on the list, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yay!
You like-
finally a good team.
Yeah. All right, so they brought back J.R. Smith. They get Kevin Love back, who was out pretty much all the playoffs.
They have LeBron James,
who's already hurt.
really good at basketball. Hey, what is he hurt?
Is he playing tonight?
He got an injection.
He got an injection. His back's already messed up. Kyrie, he's out still, right?
Kyrie, he's out. I don't know what he's doing. He had knee
surgery.
He'll be back. This team's gonna win a lot of games, and they don't even need to. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna be top 2 seed. They're pissed off. They're gonna win the East. Cleveland.
Mon Shumpert's hurt. They got a lot of injuries right now. Tristan Thompson just came back.
They have some competition, but I like Cleveland. They got Tristan Thompson. That's the only thing I didn't like. I think they overpaid.
They brought in Mo Williams and Richard Jefferson. I can't believe he's still playing.
Getting minutes for them. I saw the preseason. He looked all right.
They got rid of Mike Miller and Sean Marion. Did Mike Miller go anywhere?
Don't think so. Portland?
I don't know. Their starting lineup right now is going to be Kyrie, J.R. Smith, Mozgov, Love, and LeBron, with Tristan Thompson coming off the bench, Verge off the bench, Mo Williams. Williams was on that 07, on that
03, 04, 05, 06, 07.
Was he on the team that was the finals?
Yes, yeah.
Was it 07?
07, they got swept by San Antonio.
Yeah.
LeBron
That's when LeBron gave up.
I don't think he gave up. The Spurs were much better.
How many games they win last year?
53.
Over. And you're going over.
Over.
I'll take the under.
Okay.
They don't need to win the most games in the East. It doesn't matter.
Potentially.
It doesn't matter. They don't need to win. They don't need to win that many games. LeBron's going to stay out of some games.
They're going to win 55 with him sitting out. They're going to win 55.
I don't see that happening.
Love him.
You know you do.
Love this team.
You're a homer. You're a Cleveland homer.
I'm not from Cleveland. I've been there. Great city. Underrated city. They have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And
that's it.
The Browns are frisky.
Yeah. So let's go to the Detroit Pistons.
Detroit basketball. Just yell over because they went 32-50 last year. Injury-prone season. They're gonna be healthy. I like them. They're gonna steal a spot from Chicago.
Yeah, they got
Detroit jumping in.
They got Greg Monroe left. Marcus Morris is now a Piston. Van Gundy's second year, trying to retool this team.
Van Gundy.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, I like him.
Caldwell Pope.
He was good last year.
Yeah.
Reggie Jackson, second year there now. Let's see here. Look at their starting lineup there. Reggie Jackson's going to start for him. Caldwell Pope at the 2.
They're going to
Andre
contend for the
Drummond,
8th seed with
Ilyasova,
Charlotte.
and Marcus Morris. Brandon Jennings come off the bench because he's hurt. I think he's hurt. Stanley Johnson's going to be really good.
They're deep. They're kind of deep for...
Jody Meeks.
They have Irsani Ilyasova.
Yeah. They got Jody Meeks.
I love Detroit.
I like them too. How many games they win last year?
32. That's almost...
I'll take over.
Of course.
I might put them in the playoffs. We'll pick playoff teams
There's
at
a
the end,
lot of
maybe.
spots. What?
Pick playoff teams at the end, maybe.
Yeah. We'll just have our... I've been keeping track on my iPad here.
All right.
I won doing stand-up.
So I'll take them at 32 games. I will take them over. I've had a lot of over so far. It's going to be tight East. Maybe the East is getting better.
I think it is. I know there's going to be crappy teams. I'm picking playoff teams that are going to be crappy, like Chicago, Brooklyn. We haven't got to the other one yet.
We got the
Atlanta
Pacers.
might drop out.
Let's move on to the Pacers.
Indiana.
So they got Paul George back, so that'll be...
Paul George back.
They got rid of...
Luis Scola they lost.
They got rid of Roy Hibbert, who's now a Laker.
I like that. They got Miles Turner in the draft, who's gonna be a versatile big man as a rookie. They got Monta Ellis they signed.
That's a weird signing.
Yeah, they want point. They want scoring.
Yeah, they want a lot of scoring, it looks like. Who's playing point for them? George Hill, that's right.
George Hill looking like Chris Brown. Blonde hair.
Yeah.
Jordan Hill, they got him from L.A. in that Roy Hibbert deal. I like it.
Still got
Get him
Stucky.
East.
I like this team.
Big guys that come from West East, I'm always interested. Or any player that's good in the West, I'm going to see how they play in the East.
I didn't like them with Roy Hibbert. I didn't like him last year or the year before.
No.
But I do like this team. Maybe it was just Roy Hibbert. I didn't like Roy Hibbert.
I liked them against the Heat when they were rivals with the Heat with Lance.
Yeah, because I didn't like the Heat.
Lance and make them dance. That was fun.
That was great series.
Pacers were 38-44 last year.
Oof.
Over.
Over?
Yeah, Paul George is back. They won 38 games without Paul George.
No, I don't know how.
They're good.
38 games.
The coach is good. Frank Vogel.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He was lost his job last year.
No, he's good. I like him.
I like him too. I will go over. Yeah, they're better than 500 basketball
They're,
team.
they're possibly much better. I'm looking at. We talked about Atlanta. I'm gonna go. My crazy prediction. I'll tell you at the end when we wrap the East. So
All right. Let's move on. We got the Miami Heat. We're a little bit more than halfway through the East so far.
the Heatians.
I love the Heat.
Yeah, it's hard not to. They're good.
I like the Heat. They got Goran Dragic coming in. Well, they traded for him last year, but I think a full season with him, Dwayne Wade. Chris Bosh is back. He's healthy. Luol Deng, Hassan Whiteside. I like this team. Who do they have on the bench? They
Playoff
got
team, lock it in.
Stoudemire's on the bench. Justice Winslow was their rookie. Josh McRoberts they picked up in the offseason.
Really nice lineup.
Really good. That's a great starting five right there.
They might be the second best team in the East.
They might be the best team in the East.
Oh, they might get the 1 seed, says Kyle.
I don't know. I mean, Dwayne Wade stays healthy. You never
They won
know.
37 games last year. They're going to win 50 this year.
Could you imagine?
50.
Could you imagine?
The Heat playing the Cavs in the playoffs? Is that what you're
That'd
going to say?
be great. Yeah. Sorry, I got thrown off there.
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
I was saying-
difficulties.
if the Knicks aren't good, which they probably won't be,
No.
could you imagine Carmelo Anthony on this team demanding a trade to go to Miami?
They would, yeah. I can
Would
see.
that be
Why would he go there, though?
I don't know, because he wants to play in a big market city.
He's already in New York.
Yeah, but he wants to win.
He's 6 p.m. in New York.
But he wants to win.
I don't think he cares.
All you would do is all you have to do is move like Justice Winslow. They don't have any draft picks, I don't think though. Move McRoberts' contract, Justice Winslow,
And Luol Deng.
give him back Amari. Now they wouldn't take
Yeah,
Amari
they
back.
wouldn't do that.
And Luol Deng, you throw that in there. Melo in this lineup, I like it.
Melo, Wade,
Melo
Bosh,
Dragic,
Yeah.
wow, that's a tough team to beat.
They would win the East, possibly.
Yeah. So how many games did the Heat win last year?
37.
Oh, they're way over.
No way.
They're way over.
This is way over. The East in NBA, it looks a lot like how the NFL kind of looks every year. You lose playoff teams. There's 4 or 5 new playoff teams every year. The NBA's Eastern Conference is going to look like a lot like that this year.
All right, we're moving on to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Who could be a team that drops out?
I'm down on them.
You're down on the Bucks.
Down on the Bucks. I love Antetokounmpo. I still don't think he's fully there yet. He's still going to develop his game a little bit.
Giannis.
He's great. He's going to be so good. He does everything.
He's a good point guard.
They're going to play him at every position this
wins
year.
the ball
He's going
up.
to play 1 through 5, apparently. Michael Carter-Williams still can't shoot. Greg Monroe's going to Milwaukee. It's
Yeah, Greg.
they got Jabari back.
They're going to win more than they were.
Chris Middleton's a good player. He's one of the best shooters in the league.
So now I like them.
You like them.
The more you talk about this team,
I mean, on paper they look good. I just, I don't know.
Bucks.
OJ Mayo coming off the bench, Vasquez coming off the bench for MC Dub, and I don't know. How many games they win last year?
41. They were 500, 41 and 41.
They overachieved. I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna say they're gonna be like they're gonna be right around there again this year.
They should have went 500. They're going to overachieve if that's what you in that sense. They're going to win 45, 47 games. That's my range.
All right, you go with the over.
I like Milwaukee.
I'll go with the under. So
6 p.m. in Milwaukee.
there we go. Another phone call.
Is that Baxter? Are you in Milwaukee? I have over. You have under. We disagree on Milwaukee. We disagree on Charlotte? No, we disagree on. I'm trying to think who we disagree on. Boston? No.
Bulls.
Bulls and
I
Bucks.
think it was the Bulls. So let's go.
Bulls, Bucks, and possibly Pacers. No, it was Bulls and Bucks.
Let's go to the New York Knicks.
The Knicks. Don't really care about the Knicks.
The Zen Masters rebuilding the Knicks.
Obviously, they win more than 17 games, but I think they're good. Miss the playoffs.
So they got Robin Lopez in the
so
offseason.
ridiculous this year. Right? There could be.
Porzingis is going to start.
I like Chris.
Melo's back healthy.
Kristaps is the man.
Calderon's going to be starting point. Aaron Flalo, who had a really bad year last year,
Staps.
got overpaid.
What a weird lineup. Jose Calderon, Aaron Flalo, Robin Lopez, Carmelo, and Kristaps. Do any of them speak English?
Melo does.
Broken English? All of them.
Yeah. I don't like this team. They're going to win more of the games they won last year.
They won 17.
They won 17 games last year.
I think you're right. They're going to trade Carmelo to Miami.
I don't think they're going to be good enough, or he's just going to be like, I want to get out of here because it makes no sense for them to stay there. They're not going to be good anytime soon.
It might shock people in the beginning of the season. They'll be like 8-4, 8-2.
Look at their bench. They got Derek Williams, Langston Galloway, and Kyle O'Quinn.
Langston Galloway won games at the end of the year last year. He won a couple games against the Sixers and Jazz. No, they beat somebody else.
That's not a good team.
No.
Derrick Rose is too busy getting beat up by
Shout out to Derrick
Matt
Rose.
Barnes to
Yeah, that's funny. That's some
it's got a straight up fist fight.
Real Housewives.
That'll be interesting when they play each other.
Memphis versus New York will be very interesting.
Yeah.
See
So
if they,
I'll go with
go
the
at it.
over. Go with the over for the next 17 games. I can't see them losing more.
over and
Over, but Vegas has them at, I believe, 31 or 30 and a half or 31 and a half.
over.
And I'll take the under on that all day.
Over.
I don't think they're going to be that good. I think they're like a 31 team.
They're a 33-win team, which is still terrible.
I guess with Melo, I give them 33. But yeah, we'll take the over there for 17 wins. That was a pretty easy one for us.
Yeah.
But they're still not a good team. They're not making the playoffs.
Our squad's coming up. Oh, here's Orlando.
Orlando Magic.
You like Orlando.
You like Orlando Magic a lot.
Orlando. In the morning like
They
Orlando.
drafted who I wanted the Sixers to draft, Mario Hazonia. God, he's a slasher.
What's he called? The Croatian LeBron? Where's he from?
Something like he's from Croatia, yeah. Just slams on people. Still got Alfred Payton, Tobias Harris. They signed him to a 4-year, $64 million deal. Aaron Gordon's still there. Let's see here. What's their starting five going to look like? Peyton, Oladipo.
They have a new coach, Scott Skiles.
Yeah, Vucevic, Harris, and Aaron Gordon's going to apparently start this year. And then Hazonia's going to come off the bench. Channing Frye they got. Evan Fournier and C.J. Watson coming off the bench.
C.J. Watt.
Let's see, how many games did they win last year? They won 25, so I'll take them with the over. They're still a ways away from being a good team, I think, though.
Uh-huh. Yeah. They're not that good, but they are interesting. They're young. They're gonna be they're gonna flirt with playoffs and drop out at the end, but they're gonna be right there for a little bit. They have nice backcourt, interesting front court. Vucevic is a solid player. Good
I like Peyton and Oladipo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can
it's really good. Just their
full court
forwards.
press on these peeps.
Aaron Gordon, Tobias Harris, and Nick Vucevic. I mean, Vucevic's okay, but I don't know. I don't like the team. They won 25 games last year. I think they're going to win around 28, 29 this year. Maybe touch the 30 range, but nothing too crazy. Don't see them being a playoff team. So I'll take the over. You?
Over. And now they make me want to say Brooklyn is way under. Orlando, I now think Brooklyn is the worst team in the East.
Yeah, they're not good. So then let's go touch on we already touched up on the Sixers in our Sixers preview pod, but we'll just go with the Sixers.
We love the Philadelphia 76ers.
Won 18 games last year. Let's go over the starting five real quick. Let's see here.
What does this look like on the website here?
We got Tony Roden's apparently going to start, even though he's missed a few games.
Hey, that was the lineup you thought.
Nerlens, Covington, Okafor. That's the lineup I want, even though
love
Kansas
that
start. Yeah. Let's see. Obviously, I'm taking the over. We're a better team than last year.
Over, and we're better than the Brooklyn Nets. Sixers are going to win 25 to 28 wins.
Yeah.
And I got Brooklyn winning less.
I like that. Over. I think Vegas has the Sixers at 21 and a half.
That's our bold pick. We're not the worst team in the East. We're not the worst team in the league. We're not the worst team in the West.
21 and a half, and I will I should have. I was out in Vegas a couple weeks ago. I should have put the over.
Should have put the over.
I thought about it, but then I wouldn't be able to cash it. I'll have to go out there and cash
You
it.
have to go out and take a flight.
Yeah.
Take
But
a flight.
it would have been worth it because that's
6 p.m. out of Philly.
That's a lock.
That's a lock.
That is a lock.
How much money would you put down on the Sixers cover going over?
I spent so much money out there, I wasn't able.
Kyle, we were going to do a Vegas pod, but Kyle dropped the mic into the pool.
Yeah, I don't know. We had so many technical difficulties. We did like 5 pods. It didn't record. The one was the worst. It stopped recording after like 2 minutes.
2 minutes. It was like
make sure this one's still recording.
Half of
All right, we're still recording.
We're recording.
All right, so
People are still
Sixers,
listening?
we both went over. I hope so.
It's the wildest podcast.
On the YouTube channel when we get it up.
Yeah, so it's big.
Move on to the second to last team, Toronto Raptors in the 6th.
49 and 33 last year.
Under.
Way under.
Way under.
God, we agree a lot on these.
I know.
Bulls and Bucks, though. Don't agree on
Raptors
that.
didn't do anything. They got DeMar Carroll, which is okay.
They lost to me.
They got they got Anthony Bennett.
They got a bad coach.
They do have a bad coach. They kept him around, didn't they?
What the hell's his name?
No, I think they fired their coach.
They might have. I don't like him. I haven't.
They did get Corey Joseph in the offseason from the Spurs. I did like that signing. I wanted the Sixers to get him.
Yeah,
Scola's there now.
Oh, the fossil that Scola is. Great.
Valanciunas got a nice contract in the offseason. He played very well in Euro this year.
Eurobasket. Everyone plays well over there. Pau Gasol looks good in Eurobasket.
He does.
They suck.
Patrick Patterson, DeRozan.
Hate the Raptors. Under. Missing the playoffs. Goodbye, Toronto.
Kyle Lowry.
Kyrie Lowry would be a good thing.
Would you take him on the Sixers?
Love it. I mean,
you take him?
Yeah, I like Kyrie.
I like Kyle Lowry.
Your name? You share
Philly Zone.
Philly Zone. Oh, you gotta love it.
I just... Oh, man.
Fuck them.
I don't like... Yeah, this team's... They're
I
not
don't
good.
even have them.
They changed their logo. Why go back to the Raptor?
I know. And I think teams are...
Drake's ruining that team. I like Drake.
And that's just one... You gotta screw up somewhere. You can't be perfect.
Yeah, true.
Raptors are one of the teams that got missing the playoffs.
They have like a black and gold uniform this year. I'm not into it. I'm over it. They're under. Way
bye,
under.
Toronto. Bye.
Last team, the Washington Wizards.
The Washington Bullet Wizards.
They need to go back
summer.
To Paul Pierce left. Let's see who they brought in. They did add Jared Dudley, Allen Anderson, Gary Neal. Kelly Oubre was their first round pick. Let's see. They finished.
They're in the top 3 or 4 for me this year. I like them a lot. Lock over Wiz. They won 46 last year, too.
Oof.
I like it over, man. They're going to win 50 games the first time. When's the last time the Wizards won 50? This is the year. Got my Wiz winning 50. My brother just moved down there. I'm excited for that. He's working down He's a Washington, D.C.'s elementary school teacher at the school. I don't know the name of it, but shout out to Joe Gallo. And Wizards games coming. We're going down.
Yeah, I'd like to do that road trip. I'd like to see John Wall play.
We can support the Wizards because they're not in the Atlantic Division. Like we can, if my brother moved to a city like Boston or Brooklyn and was teaching there,
I like John Wall.
we love John Wall. We once we hire a producer to answer our calls for us, we'll answer those, but we usually let them ring off the hook because that's how hot the Sixers talk is.
Yeah, it's got the hotline bling going right now. So,
Dude, I love.
Do you like their starting lineup? Look at it real quick.
Beal, Wall, Gortat, Otto, and Nene. Dude, I'm telling you, I like. We might lose internet connection if we unhook our lines. I don't think we will.
No, we're fine.
Kyle doesn't want anyone calling.
No, it's annoying me.
Well, those are our fans, man.
Yeah.
Listen,
Who calls on normal phones anymore?
a lot of people get a lot.
I couldn't tell you last time I've heard a phone go off, especially 4 times within an hour.
They like to call during dinner time. You know that.
Yeah.
It's 6 p.m. in Wilmington.
Exactly. So
Wiz over 50
Wiz-
wins for me. They won 46 last year. You gonna go under?
man, Bradley Beal was hurt a lot last year, right?
You're gonna go under. You don't like them.
I do like him. I don't like Gortat.
My 4 top teams in the East are the Cavaliers,
Man.
Celtics, not in any order. Cavs, Celtics, Wizards, and I'm gonna throw.
I'll go under. I'm going under.
Go ahead.
So who's your 8 playoff teams from the East while we wrap up the East?
Here they are:
Not in any order. Just pick your 8 teams. I don't care.
Cleveland Cavaliers, Milwaukee Bucks, Boston Celtics, Washington Wizards, Miami Heat, Charlotte Hornets, Atlanta Hawks, Indiana Pacers. The Pistons miss it barely.
All right. I will go my top 8 for the East. I'll go Hawks, Cavs, Bulls, Pacers, Heat, Hornets. I need 2 more.
You said Pacers, Heat.
And then I'll go Raptors. And do I go Pistons or do I go Wizards? I'll go Wizards.
Gotta
Wizards
go
sneak in.
Wizards.
Wizards sneak in.
Sneak in, no.
And they were my last bit. Wizards
Okay.
are like,
At
okay.
least you got him in.
Yeah, so let's go now. That was the East
My final 4 is going to be Wizards, Celtics, Heat, and Cavs.
and the East.
Yeah.
All right, well, I don't care about that. Because you don't know how those matchups are going to be. So let's go to the West.
If you had to do it, I would say it's like Cavs. It'll be like Wizards, Heat, and then Cavs, Celtics.
Let's go with the West, starting off with the Dallas Mavericks.
Wow, West. We should have queued up Will Smith, Billy Zone right there.
I know.
We're going straight to.
Well, let's see. How many
Who's
games
the
they won
first
last
team
year?
in the West? Dallas?
Dallas is
D?
the first.
Yeah, we're starting D.
They won 50 games last year.
Way under. We're going way under for them.
Yeah.
They're done.
They have.
They're done.
They lost out on DeAndre Jordan in the offseason.
They had him.
They had him. And
They were at his house, bro.
That was.
Shady.
Yeah,
that
that-
was Shady McCoy.
That was. I can't believe that actually happened. I can believe it because the NBA is crazy.
NBA is great.
Darren Williams is now
NBA is going to be paying
Mav.
us one day.
Wesley Matthews is a Mav.
Good players.
Zaza Pachulia,
No.
Dirk, and Chandler Parsons.
Love Dirk, he's old. Wait,
They got-
Zaza's who they got for DeAndre? Like, that's the
That's-
replacement?
they didn't have much of a choice.
Bro.
But, you know, he's going to come off the bench playing for DeAndre. Slamming. Sammy.
Dallenberg.
Oh, God,
A
he's-
warm body returns for a second stint in Dallas. That's the description.
He's been on so many teams as the Sixers.
So that's his thing. I think, yeah, did I read it somewhere he's not on the team anymore?
On the Mavs.
How recent is this, what we're reading?
A
Shout out to
couple weeks ago.
Fran
Maybe he didn't make the team.
Blindbury with the report. I don't think he made the team.
No, really? Let's see. Sam Dallenberg.
Can't believe this is some riveting podcast. Starting the West, we got We're looking up Sammy Dallenberg to start it.
Well, it's not typing, so.
It's not typing right now, so riveting technical difficulties.
Yeah, really. I don't know what's going on. So 50 games under.
They're gonna win 30. They're a lottery team.
All right.
They're a
So
lottery team.
let's see here. Next team we got in the West. We're gonna go to the Denver Nuggets. They were bad last year.
They're gonna be bad again, man.
Yeah, what happened to them?
They're in a rebuild.
They won 30 games last year. They got Moutier in the offseason. That was their big first-round pick. Ty Lawson left. That drunk.
Ty Lawson went to a good team.
I love.
So back to real quick. Mavericks did waive Dallenberg, so they have
Okay.
no real
no
inside.
slamming Sammy.
No slamming Sammy. So Dallas under. We're sticking with that.
Kenneth Faried still there?
In Denver, yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Why do they trade him?
That's how they put people in the seats there. I think people want to go see him.
Wilson Chandler's still there? Oh, God.
They're young.
Gallinari.
Yusuf Nurkic is Nurkic.
They are a terrible team.
They're kind of frisky compared to last year.
God, they suck.
They're like,
30 and 52. I'll take the under. Under.
I'm going over.
Go over. They're
Go
not
over.
even going to touch that.
Fuck you, go Denver.
No, they're terrible. Look at
I
this
like
team.
Denver. I'm going with the they lose Ty Lawson, get better effect. It's going to be one of those things.
It's not going to happen.
It's
Ty
gonna be
Lawson
one of those
was their
things.
team.
They're going to win a couple more games.
All right, moving on. That team that's awful.
Mate, you almost made you get sick.
Yeah.
You're moving on quickly from them.
Yeah. Golden State, 67, under.
They were good last year, right?
Under. Yeah. They were okay last year. They only won 67 games.
And won the title.
They only lost 2 games at home last year.
Jesus. To the Bulls and do you know the other team?
Not off the top of my head.
Philadelphia 76ers.
No.
Not the Sixers.
Did we lose? Was that the game we lost by like 50 of them? Who killed
The
us?
West Coast trip last year
was bad.
40.
That was during
And
that was during the 17-game losing streak.
It was each
Who do we get blown out by like bad?
Clippers.
Oh yeah, that
Clippers
was
and
it.
Bears.
We lost by like 50
I
games.
don't like the Clippers for that.
They won 67 games last year. The Warriors. I'll take the under.
Under.
That's a lot of games.
Wait. Under just because over means you might think they win 70. They're not going to win 70.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be right around like 65, maybe a little like 63.
They had a fun off.
I got them at 63. 63 is a good amount.
They might not win 6. They're not. I got them winning.
I think teams
58.
are gonna be gunning for them this year. You always go after the champions. You want to be your
They're not-
best.
They're not going to be the ones.
Do they do anything in the offseason really? They're pretty much the same
They
team.
lost
right?
David Lee. So David Lee was big in the finals for them. That's it. They're not winning the title.
They're essentially the
They're not
same
winning the
team
title.
minus David Lee.
Which is a big deal. It's a big deal.
Draymond came back on a big contract.
Lee came in the finals and changed the culture against the Cavs.
How about Andre Iguodala win the MVP?
He played really well.
Oh God.
We miss you, Iguodala, but not that much.
No.
A little bit.
No.
I'm proud of him.
I'm happy he won. He can do whatever he wants.
He can do whatever he wants.
He just wasn't the guy here, and I never wanted him to be the guy.
Allen was the
AI too.
AI too.
All right, so we're both taking the under 67 games there.
Under. We disagree on Denver.
Yeah, they're very good. So yeah.
Good job, Golden State. You're not even that exciting.
Houston, love Houston.
Shout out Houston. Rappers love Houston. It's like a lot of their
Houston.
favorite places. Is Travis Scott from Houston?
He might be.
He fires up that anecdote.
Yeah. So James Harden, Dwight Howard back healthy. He's playing with what a partially torn MCL during the playoffs.
Torn
last year.
everything. I feel like he's always got something.
Ty Lawson came over after getting released by the Nugs. I love that move. Gets the ball out of James Harden's hand.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think Lawson and Harden, Pat Beverly, they have a really nice backcourt.
Yeah.
They have other pieces.
Ariza's still there.
Ariza in the passing lanes. They have Corey Brewer, I believe, still.
Yep.
And Dante Montehunit. They're deep. This is 12 teams, 12 guys. They KJ McDaniels
Signed a
buried on the bench.
Yeah, he sounded like
might get minutes.
He signed like a 3-year contract. He got paid like $3 million a year.
That's not bad. Good for him. He ran out of Philly like
He didn't
was on
play at
fire.
all for that team. I didn't understand that sign.
I think
for him.
I think it's gonna go up for him. They have another guy, Clint Capella, who's solid. Over. They won 56 last year. I'm going over.
56.
Going
Yeah,
over.
I'm going to take over as well.
They're gonna win 60.
That team's gonna be
They're
good.
my 1 seed.
Yeah, they're going to be good.
They're my 1 seed.
I like Houston a lot. All right, move on to the Clips.
Your favorite team.
They are my.
If you had to leave Philly,
I'll be
The
a Clips
Sixers,
fan.
you're a Clips fan.
Don't like their jerseys, though.
No, of course not.
Their new jerseys are ugly.
They kind of look like I drew them, and I'm not.
Why is there black on
not
the Clippers
I'm not
jerseys?
an artist.
Why is there a black font?
They're trying to be what Philly was in 01. We had the black and gold.
But they're go back.
I admire the attempt, but it failed.
I don't like it. Let's see. They brought back DeAndre Jordan, who left and came back. Paul
got rid of
Pierce is
DeAndre,
there.
got him again.
Josh Smith, Lance Stevenson, Wesley Johnson. They showed up their bench, which was a huge issue for them in the playoffs.
They're good.
Hopefully, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin stay healthy.
They won as many games as the Rockets last year.
How many was that? 56?
56.
56. I will take the over.
Under.
Over.
They're going to win 50, but not 56.
You know, I like the Clippers.
You love them.
Love.
So we
Clippers.
disagree on the Clips and the Nugs.
Okay.
I like it.
Yep. Let's move on. The LA Lakers. Showtime.
Showtime Lake Show. Anything but. They were 21-61.
21-61.
Wow. Oh, they're going to definitely be better, but no.
Maybe.
You think it'd be worse?
No, they'll be better. I like Jordan Clarkson. Joyce Randall's coming back.
Yeah,
He missed. Joyce Randall got hurt in the first game last year.
Was it the first game or is it
First, it was the first regular season game.
So basically, it would be that the equivalent to that would be someone tonight who's a rookie going down, who's a good rookie in tonight's games. I don't think anyone really is.
No,
it'd be like Stanley Johnson going down for Detroit tonight.
Yeah, so they got Clarkson, Kobe, Roy Hibbert, Nick Young, Julius Randle apparently going to be their starting five. D'Angelo Russell's going to come off the bench, probably eventually take over the starting point job. Who's starting point for him? Clarkson? Yeah.
Jordan, who had experience last year, playing kind of well.
He was good.
They're not bad. They're not as bad as.
He was one of the best rookies last
not
year.
bad.
Second round pick.
Hibbert.
Nick Young. Do you see Nick Young's Halloween costume?
No, what was he?
He was a present and said to women and said from God. So he was.
We miss you, Lou. We miss you more than Andre Iguodala.
No, Nick Young. Swaggy.
We miss Nick Young.
I missed Lou.
That's something Lou Williams could have done.
That was Swaggy.
You said that, and I thought Lou Williams was wearing that outfit.
No, he's got his
both former Sixers. How many former Sixers on this squad?
Lou,
3?
Nick.
Just Lou and Nick.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need.
Maybe somebody else.
God, I can't believe we had Nick Young at one point. And Doug Collins coached him.
I'll call D'Angelo Russell a former Sixer. We wanted him.
We did want him. So they won 19 games?
21.
21.
Over.
They're
not that
How many wins do
bad.
you think they're going to win? How many games?
30.
Are they they're not a playoff team then in the West. I got them at like 32.
They're going to win games.
Kobe going to have a good season?
Not many. They're going to... that's the whole thing, is what the
Kobe
hell
leaving? Is Kobe going to leave LA next year and play one more year?
Yes.
Where at?
I would like to see him do it. No, he's...
Philly?
That'd be great. He likes... I think he likes the whole... I'm going to finish my career with this team.
I don't think they want him.
They're going to want to.
I don't think they want him back. All right.
Yo, here the next team we're doing.
Your team.
Love Memphis.
The
You're a
Grizz.
Clippers fan. We're rivals. These two teams go at it when they play in the playoffs. They won 55 games last year. I'm at a weird place. I want to go even. Can I take the first? They're gonna go 55 and 27.
Nope. Under.
It's safe to say under for them. I can definitely see them winning less, but I think they're really good and they're a good finals bet.
Zach Randolph's too old.
I don't think any
Too
of
many
these guys
miles
are too
on
old.
Zebo.
Nah.
Yep.
They were the only team with Cleveland to beat the Warriors twice in the playoffs. They added Matt Barnes
Brennan Wright.
and Brandon Wright. I love this team.
You like boring basketball.
That's not boring at all.
You love
they're
boring
very
basketball.
smart. These two big guys, if you play pickup basketball, that's how you want to play Mark and Zach Randolph. Inside out, but bigs. Courtney Lee and Mike Conley on the outside. They're just so good. They're so much smarter than other teams, too.
All right, so you're going to
Love
go...
Memphis.
Which one are you going to go over or under? Because you said you have them right at 55.
What can I do? Can I say push?
I'll give you push.
We still disagree. Like, you're going under. I'm going
I'll give
push.
you I'll
or
give you push.
I'll go plus sign up. I like them to go. I'll give them 56 wins. I love this fucking team.
All right.
Well,
Minnesota Timbo Wolves.
Timbo. I'm yelling Timber. Worst team in the league last year.
Yeah, how many games they won?
16. 16 and 66. Satan's team. I'm going way over with them.
Yeah, they're going to win more
30.
than 16. Oh, I don't know about that.
30.
Zach LaVine's going to develop a little more. Andrew Wiggins,
dunk.
Karl Anthony Towns. They're young. Got KG on that team, but they're missing their coach. Their coach just died.
Yeah. Well, was he head?
Yes. He was GM and head coach.
Damn.
Sucks.
So they have definitely a cloud hanging over their head.
Maybe they're going to win for Flip.
Our thoughts and prayers. That's what I'm rooting for, and I think they actually will. And I think I like Minnesota over. Well over. Well, you have to almost.
Yeah, they're way over.
Who's going to win 16 games this year? I think there's the only chance is the team we're about to talk about.
So let's just talk about this guy real quick before we move on.
Of course.
Are we sure that Ricky Rubio is that good? Is he? Should they just move on from him?
We're gonna see this year. This is his last year. I think.
I don't think his shooting was terrible last year.
He's also had bad. He got hurt. He's never really had a good team around him. I think he's gonna be okay. I'm sticking with Ricky. You're giving up on Ricky. I'm sticking with Rick.
I mean, I'll take Ricky Rubio and give him a flyer on the Sixers, but
Ooh, love it.
yeah, I just don't think he's that good.
Ricky and Nick Stauskas running around.
Ooh, too many unathletic white men on the court.
Ricky's athleticism is his
He can't
creativity.
He can't play defense.
Can't, but you can hide him. You can hide him.
You can't hide him and Nick on the court at the same
You
time.
can't do that.
Who's gonna go to point
You
guard?
cannot. Oh, we're not close to the team that's going to stink this year.
Yeah, we're talking about the Pelicans.
Ah, they're going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the Pelicans.
45, and I'm going over.
I'm gonna go over too.
Wait. What did we just do? We did the Minnesota over, but still not good. They're 29, 30,
Yeah.
19.
Not even. No, I think
No.
it's like 25, 26.
Yeah.
So Anthony Davis, just 22 years old. He was on All NBA first teamer last year. He's so good. He might win MVP this year.
First pick in my draft. I took him.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to see what your brother took in that draft? Does he draft?
Yeah.
Who do you take?
We went with Durant number 2.
Durant number 2. Davis was first.
Yeah.
Davis unanimous.
I think Durant was a good pick.
Davis might win the MVP this year.
And then we went coming back. We're talking about fantasy basketball.
Durant got
coming
second.
back, we took Aldridge, and then
Ooh.
we went Hayward, third round.
We love Gordon Hayward.
Yes. So let's go back to the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Tyreek Evans, who's hurt already. Eric Gordon.
I think they just paid crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't understand that at all. Kind of was disappointed in that signing. Quincy Pondexter, Anthony Davis, who's going to be amazing. Drew Holiday's going to be on the bench this year because he can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Norris Cole, I think he's hurt already. Ryan Anderson, just doing Ryan Anderson.
I like their new coach, is Alvin Gentry, who just got a ring, backing up Steve Kerr in Golden State. This is a smart team. They're going to win 48 games, and they're in the playoffs again.
What do we have them at? 45 last year?
I'm going over.
What do they have?
45 last year.
45. They snuck into the playoffs, the 8th seed. I will go over.
They're only getting better.
Yeah. Anthony Davis doesn't get better. Anthony Davis can win 50 games
Shout
himself.
out to AD.
He doesn't need anybody around him.
Thunder, man.
Because he doesn't have anybody around him.
Look at us lining up OKC next.
OKC.
OKC.
Durant was out all season. They missed the playoffs by not even a game. They had the same record as the Pelicans.
But Judge. 45
wins over.
Over.
Way over.
There's a few.
Billy Donovan, I forgot he was his first year.
Yeah.
Deion Waiters another year. Russell Westbrook,
Waiters,
Cantor, Ibaka, Steven Adams would have to be better.
I used to hate the Thunder. I don't know if you remember.
I don't like
didn't
their
like-
fans. I like the team. I don't like their fans.
Didn't like how they stole them from Seattle. This should be the Seattle Sonics that we love.
Well, their fans will just have to accept that will be Kevin Durant's last year there.
Wow. And he's going to have to go out on top if they want to do
And
anything.
he's going to want to be a Sixer.
Wow.
I don't know about that.
That's a big podcast when you get to
What if he
go
goes
out.
back to Washington?
Hey, my brother's working down there.
We'll be going to a lot of Wizards games. I'll tell you that.
Woo! I like OKC to be in the Western Conference
Oh,
Finals.
they're winning 50-some games this year.
They're going to be in the thick of it. Final Four, whatever you want to call it. Like it. Love it. I like them in Houston. I would love a playoff matchup between those two teams.
Moving on. Phoenix to Suns.
Here's my dud team, Phoenix. I don't know.
39 wins last year. Under.
They're going to be one of the worst teams in the West.
Yeah.
In the league. Top 5 worst teams.
Easily. They might, yeah, they're definitely, I think they're going to be the worst
You
team in the
can't
West.
tell me they get Tyson Chandler as that's their answer. We got Tyson Chandler.
Eric Bledsoe, Brandon Knight.
Ugh.
They used to be teammates in Kentucky, didn't they? Their team is good.
Yeah. Oh, nice idea. Hornacek and the Suns staff.
Markieff Morris, the better Morris, is still there. PJ Tucker, who's okay.
He's gonna have twin syndrome.
Tyson Chandler, who's
missing
so
his
old.
twin syndrome.
Yeah. Well, he's demanding he wants out.
I don't like.
They drafted Devin Booker. I don't like this team.
They missed their chance. Remember, they were kind of good a few years ago.
I started a franchise with them in NBA 2K last night, and I moved them to Vegas.
Really, the Vegas Suns?
No, I was the Vegas Vipers.
Vegas? Why was I gonna guess that? Was it because of the generic? Get that? The Vegas Vipers sounds like a real
made
team.
some pretty dope jerseys.
I love it.
That's some, green. Oh, there's some neon green.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our home stadium was the MGM Grand. That game is awesome, by the way.
2016.
Oh yeah, you could do when you create a stadium, you do sponsors and stuff. You can do the
Who was
sponsors.
sponsoring you?
Well, you do the sponsors. You pick people upload images.
Yeah.
And on the scores table, flip people have Chipotle, Budweiser, because they don't have that in the game. But when you create a team in stadium, you can do that.
Wow.
I made my team play in the MGM Grand, or all those.
Wow.
And I had the logos on the court, the MGM Grand logo. And then Brazzers is a sponsor.
Brazzers?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't like Brazzers. Gonna go Bang Bros there. But so the coolest thing about the Suns is that we want to move them to Vegas and make them the Vegas.
Yeah, I moved them to Vegas. It did get denied by all the owners in the NBA though. They didn't want that to happen. But I'm working on it. I think you have to work later in the year. But let's get back to real basketball, not NBA 2K. It's a great game though. I love it.
Nice plug.
Yeah. Brandon Knight. I don't like this team.
Hate them.
Yeah. What under? What they win? 35?
39.
39.
They're gonna win 30.
Under.
Not even. Fuck
yeah, they're not good.
Bye, Phoenix.
Yeah, they're done.
Ugh.
Awful. All right, we got 4 teams left. Portland Trailblazers.
Way
under. Way under. Way under.
They won 51 games last year, Kyle.
Way under. They lost their best player. Damian Lillard's going to be exposed. I love Damian Lillard. He's going to be exposed. He has no one to pass it to.
Yeah, they're not good.
They got Vaughn Land, that trade.
I will speak that C.J. McCollum is nice.
Yeah, he's okay last year.
Mason Plumlee.
Al Frugamino, your boy.
Yeah, I do like Al Farouk.
Ed Davis.
They're bad.
They're not good.
Marius
God.
learning.
This team might be worse than the Suns.
Of course. They're not. They're one of the worst teams in the league. They're worse. Yeah. Brooklyn. I said Brooklyn, Philly, and Phoenix are all bad.
Damian Lillard should demand a trade.
Portland's also.
Damian Lillard needs to get out of there and come to Philly. Actually,
I
don't know. There's a lot of bad teams in the West.
They lost LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's Sacramento Kings.
That's it for.
They might be the worst team in the West. There's a lot of bad teams right here in a row. Let's see. Rondo can't shoot. Macklemore's gonna be on the outside. Rudy Gay can't really shoot. DeMarcus Cousins and
their centers are that big guy Willie Cauley-Stein, rookie, and Christos Koufos.
Oh man. So they have 2 people that can't make a jump shot, Cauley-Stein and Rajon Rondo.
You hate them.
Yeah, because Sixers can swap that pick. I want them to be terrible.
You have them going under. They're 29 and 53. I imagine you say under.
Seth Curry's on this team. They're desperate.
Seth Curry with the shot, boy. I'm going over. They're going to win 30-something.
How many wins they have last year?
29.
Under.
Over.
Under.
They're not as bad as Phoenix and Portland.
I want DeMarcus Cousins to demand a trade. I want him to go to Washington. They were Washington fans deep down.
Happen. That could. Here we are. I think they're coming. Wizards talk. 2018. Wait, chill out.
All right, San Antonio. Let's see how many games they won last year. A lot, right? 55.
55. I'm going under.
They got LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, they're not going to be resting him as compared to Tony Parker, who's he's not good anymore.
They're going to win 54 games. That's a cop.
Yeah, I want to say push.
One less. They're not going to be as good. I'm not scared of San Antonio anymore.
They're better though.
I think Houston and Oklahoma City and Memphis.
David West, Patty Mills will be playing a lot this year. Ginobili coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Parker is just I don't like his game anymore. He had a terrible year last year.
When they won the title in 2014, that was it for them.
It really was.
They peaked there. That was an amazing performance.
They're hoping LaMarcus Aldridge can bring some youth to that team because they're going to need it. They won 55. You said under.
Under.
I'll go under as well. Have we agreed on every team's up to?
We disagreed on. Wait, we just disagreed. Hit the teams again. We just disagreed, I thought.
Sacramento. Okay,
And we
there we go.
disagreed on Denver.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we disagreed
Just making
on
sure we
Clip Show. You love
All
the
right.
clips.
Last team in the West, the
You-
Utah Jazz.
if you-
Sixers home opener Friday night. You going?
I can't make it.
I'll be in New York City.
We're not true fucking fans.
No, we're going November 7th.
Yes,
We're starting that game.
Orlando. Orlando versus Philly.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday night. We're very excited. Make our debut. We'll talk about that game after.
Yeah,
be fun.
that'll be our next Sora pod.
That'll be fun.
Let's go to that game.
fun,
Let's talk
man.
about the Jazz, though.
I like
Gordon
him.
Hayward.
I like
I think he's going to be an
Jazz.
all-star this year.
course.
Charlotte tried getting him. I remember that.
won
Rudy
thir-
Gobert is going to be a beast.
They won 38 last year. I'm like, go over.
I'm going over. I think
Yeah.
they might be in the playoffs.
Yeah, I like them.
I wish Trey Burke would be better.
I like them.
Alec Burks, okay. Derek Favors, good. I got Rodney Hood, Trevor Booker. Who did they draft this year? Who was their draft pick?
They got some freshman rookie, or they got. God, who did they get?
Trey Lyles.
Lyles, big guy,
Yes.
Kentucky, smart.
Yeah.
So Utah. Okay, here we go. I'm looking at it. I got the Mavericks and I got the Blazers dropping out of the playoffs,
Okay.
and I got Utah taking a spot, and that means.
We didn't pick your over-under yet.
Oh, I'm over, of course.
Over Jazz, 38 wins? I'll go over.
Over. The West got worse.
All right, so...
Kings
what-
might get a spot.
Seriously, okay, so we are done with the West. Now pick your 8 playoff teams. Go through your 8, no order.
In the West, Golden State, Los Angeles Clippers, Oklahoma City Thunder, Utah Jazz, Houston Rockets, Memphis Grizzlies, San Antonio Spurs, Pelicans are my 8.
That's your 8?
My 8.
All right, I will pick mine. It's really weird. The West is completely different than the East, where like pretty much you want to pick every team to stay, except
Yeah.
I'll go Warriors, Rockets, Clippers, Grizzlies, Spurs, Pelicans, OKC. I think the only team that falls out of there is the Blazers. Did I say Mavericks?
Blazers and Mavericks are dropping out.
Did I say Mavs?
Yeah.
I don't mean Mavs. No. Blazers.
Utah gets in and Thunder.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe the Lakers sneak in. Who knows? OKC's in.
Yeah.
I don't know who's out of the playoffs besides the Jazz that you would
Portland.
pick. No. Who out? What other team? If you can't pick Utah,
Oh, if I can't.
what other team could be in the mix? I don't think the Suns will
That's
be.
what's wild. As a King, we're trusting the Sacramento Kings to make a jump. The West is more iffy than
I'll
people
stick with
think.
you. I'll go Utah, Thunder in.
They're the
Mavs,
two best teams that
Blazers
didn't
out.
make it last year.
Yeah. So
It's gonna be a great year. It's here, man. It's not
All
starting
right.
an hour. It's 7:00.
Eastern West Finals. Pick your Eastern.
My Eastern Conference Finals is gonna
Yeah,
be
do your East Conference Finals.
fantastic television. It's gonna be Cleveland versus Miami.
Okay.
And I like the Wizards to maybe flirt and get in there. Same with the Celtics, but Miami, Cleveland, LeBron in Miami.
I don't know how it's gonna line up, but I will go. I'm not gonna cop out with the Cavs.
Oh, boo! Go ahead. Don't do it. Make
No,
a
I got
mistake.
to.
Make a mistake. Well, I know we're gonna have different Western.
I wanted to go the Heat. I want to go Heat Cavs.
It's the best. It's the best.
I'll
It's
go
the
Heat
best.
Bull. I'll go Cavs Bulls.
Cavs Bulls fine. Ugh. Ew.
I'll go Cavs Bulls.
That's gonna be so wrong.
Unless Melo's on the
So
Heat.
happy we're recording
Unless
this.
Melo's on the Heat.
Let's Mel.
If,
Even without
Melo's
Melo.
on the Heat, if Melo gets traded to the Heat mid-season, Heat in the finals.
Wow. I don't think they even need him to get to the finals.
All right.
I don't. I like.
Western Conference Final prediction.
I'm going. I'd love to put Memphis there.
I'll go with mine if you're looking still. OKC, Rockets.
That was my default pick, and Thunder Rockets is a great finals. Is a great Western Conference. The West is so loaded at the top. The 5 top teams in the West are insane. I'm gonna go. You're dissing your Clippers, by the way.
I know.
Dissing your Clippers.
I've accepted that maybe they're not just not. They can't win the playoffs.
And I'll go Clippers Thunder as my Western Conference.
Clippers Thunder.
Yeah.
Hating on the Golden State Warriors.
Thunder.
Both of us.
My finals is Thunder Cavs.
Thunder Cavs. I will go Thunder. That's who I was gonna go. Thunder Cavs. Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're dissing the Rockets.
Thunder's Cavs.
Thunder Cavs. We got
Who's
it.
your
Well,
MVP?
of the regular season, Anthony Davis.
You go Anthony Davis. I will go Kevin Durant.
Like it.
Rookie of the year.
Jaleel Okafor.
Yeah, we gotta go him.
We're homers.
Yeah, we gotta go Jaleel.
We're homers.
If not Jaleel,
Homies.
if not Jaleel, who do you go with?
Okay,
I'm trying to think.
My runner-up, who also could win it, Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
And respect to Flip Saunders. He's in the off.
Or I'll go with Stanley Johnson.
Stanley Johnson's a nice little pick.
All right, any
Outside
other
pick.
awards we need to hit? No?
Coach of the year.
Brett Brown? I'll go Coach of the Year. Probably Pelicans coach. What's his name again?
Alvin Gentry.
I'll go with him as the
Interesting
Pelicans.
pick, and I like that. Alvin.
Yeah, they can't go like Steve Kerr can't win it too. If they win like 60-some games, 70 games, whatever, they can't go. That's a weird award.
I think the Cavs somehow win the most games, and David Blatt gets it.
Oh, God. All right, we're done there.
We're done.
We're going to go out on an Iverson clip.
Yeah.
Let's go. We'll do a pod hopefully 2 weeks after the November 7th game.
Yeah, let's... Everyone enjoy the season, man. We're happy... If anyone
That
listening,
YouTube channel's coming.
Fire
Don't
Max,
worry,
man.
it's coming. It'll be up. That's the only way you're going to listen to this.
Peace out, Kyle.
Y'all have to show me the fool that says dreams don't come true. Because they do. I love you, Philadelphia. I'm saucing on you. I'm swagging on you. I'm ballin', I have a song on you. Watch out, and yeah. I smash out,